Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Demo's Diecast. Got a fresh video for you guys today. We are going to be cracking open some RLCs. We have the new 2024 membership car, the Cowabunga in the green. We have the last drop of 2023, which would be the Advan liveried Hakosuka, and then a 70 Plymouth Firebird from the older Real Riders RLCs that we picked up. So we're going to be opening all three of these today, giving a quick little look-see. And then in part two of the video, we'll take a look at all of the membership cars from the year that I started, at least, up until now, and just kind of review some of those and take a look at them. I've done a couple swaps on some of them, so we'll show those off in part two of the vid. So, but yeah, let's get started. So we'll start off with our new membership car. The Cowabunga has been a hit casting ever since it was released first with the white and the blue. This is a different version because it does not have the roof rack and all of the equipment up top. So this is the first time we've seen this car without all the roof accessories, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get this guy out of the package, take a look. So all membership cars, if you're not a member of the RLC or aren't familiar with these, all of the membership cars each year come with a pin, Mattel. So this pin is similar to what you used to get with the original Hot Wheels red lines back in the day. So that's just kind of like a recreation of that. Obviously the red line club, and each year will come with a different patch. This year is pretty sick with the shifter pattern on there, but in RLC 24, like, that's pretty dope. I have to say this is probably my favorite patch yet, so that's super cool. And then your car, super nice. Let's get it out of the package, take a closer look. So on all my RLCs, I do cut the blister basically like 3/4 of the way. I leave the top attached and just pull the car out. I do like to keep these just for the fact that if I ever decide to get out of the hobby and I sell my collection to somebody, I think it would be cool to be able to pass on the original packaging for all of the loose cars. I would hope to pass it on to a collector, not somebody who plans on taking the collection and just trying to flip it for money. So I would do my best to find somebody who's really looking to keep this stuff. But either way, I think it's just a cool, deal if you ever do pass the car on, to be able to pass on the original packaging to the owner. It was more important when it was numbered, but these aren't numbered anymore. But still be cool to, pass on if I ever did get rid of them. So let's take a look at the bug. Super nice, really nice. It's got some smudges already, but it looks like whoever handled this or packaged it just didn't have some gloves on, so nothing crazy there. But yeah, really nice. Love this green. Green is amazing. Super nice. Great casting. I'm really a fan of it. I think these wheels are the best wheels for this casting. I think they could also do like the Fuchs style wheels that have the movable lip on them. I think those would look good on this casting as well. But they've done a really great job with this. Super nice. Decaled up headlights. I know on some of the other bug releases, these headlights were missing on some cars, or they were loose in the packaging. So super cool there to make sure that there's nothing loose or missing on this one. Just a little hint of some taillights back here. Just a couple red dots. You do get an opening engine cover on this. So that's super nice. Let's zoom in, take a look at that engine. So really nice detailed engine up in there. Your typical Volkswagen Bug engine, a little bit of paint detail to accent some stuff there, but all in all, super nice. Like you can see those taillights, just a drop of red on each one, but still cool. No rear license plate or anything on this guy, just the opening engine cover. But all in all, man, excellent. Really cool. Super happy to add this one to the collection. I do have the other two bugs, so this will go nicely in the case. So we'll set that one off to the side. Next up, going to be our Advan Hakosuka. It's a 1972 Skyline GTR. I was looking forward to this one for a while. I do have the membership Hako from last year, as well as the Chrome Hako, which was the first release of this casting. So super nice. Let's get this one open. And let's take a look at it. Super dope. I guess the black is a Spectraflame. Compared to other Spectraflame blacks, I don't feel like that is. I think it's just like a regular gloss black paint. Let's take a close-up at it. I mean, I guess there's some pearl in there, but in my opinion, like you can kind of see it on the on the cowl here, but I don't know. I would say that's probably just a gloss black. The Spectraflame black has like a purplish, like bluish, really deep bluish purplish tint, which, like I said, you can see on the cowl there, but I think it's because of how thin it is. So maybe it is Spectraflame black, but all in all, super nice. Really excited to get a Japanese livery, like a JDM tuner livery, tire company, whatever you want to call it. But to get a livery for them in RLC is pretty epic for, you know, JDM fans. So this is super cool. You know, you have tons of Gulf RLCs. So it's, to my knowledge, that I can think of. I can't think of any other JDM tuner RLCs. There's no HKS. There's no Gretty. I can't think of any other ones. So this being the first one for that is pretty epic. So shout out to Hot Wheels for that one. Let's take a look under the engine. These also have a really great detailed engine. So let's take a close up. Super nice. You got your spark plug wires. You got your intake manifold here. Your exhaust manifold would come off of this side. Your wires there leading to the distributor back in here where they connect. Super dope. Yeah, really good detail. So yeah, you can kind of see that Spectraflame a little bit more up in here in certain angles. So I guess it is. It's just like really black compared to, and I'm basing it off of like the Dodge Charger, the 69 Charger, and the Mustang membership car from last year, the Lamborghini as well, the Countach. So, but all in all, super dope. Really good detail on the lights back here. Nice outline, painted up. You do have your Skyline GTR badge there, 72 Hako on the license plate. Exhaust, not that crazy, but at least this is cut out underneath here, so you got your spacing in between. You can see the it looks like that's actually a second part. I've never drilled one of these, but it looks like that spoiler would come out and be swappable if you had another one, so that's pretty dope. Watanabe style wheels, slick tires, good detail on the base. Got your transmission, you got your exhaust coming out. Front end, you got your 72 Hako license plate again, GTR badge, headlights, turn signals, and you do have the rigid mirrors up front, which are super dope too. So really a fan of this casting. See what decals they put on there. KNW, turn 14, and is that DAI? So super sick. I think the only thing they could have improved on this one would have been to giving it some Advan tire lettering, Yokohama Advan lettering on these tires. I mean, the tires are thick enough, and they've done that on other cars. There's other Real Riders, I believe, that come with them. So, but other than that, super dope. And you do got a little hint of a turn signal there, or side marker. So super sick. Glad to add this one to the collection. Throw this guy back there. This one is next, the Superbird, the 70 Superbird. So I picked this guy up in a trade. It was a pretty epic trade, to be honest with you. For my early collecting, I had hoarded tons and tons of main lines that, you know, I thought, oh, I'm going to do customs and blah, 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 blah. And I mean, yeah, eventually I do plan on it, but I had way too many. So luckily I was able to find a guy on Facebook who was willing to trade a large amount of main lines for this and a blue R34 Skyline. So I took him up on the deal. We worked out the trade. I showed him all the cars. He was happy with everything he saw. No fantasy cars, things like that. So we made the swap, and this was in the swap as well as the R34. Unfortunately, I will not be unboxing opening the R34, but this guy I definitely want to open and throw in the case. And after this one here and those two that we're showing now, my case is pretty much maxed out. So let's get this open, take a look. Boom. This thing is crazy. Super, super dope. Ever since I first saw this casting, I was like, dude, this is insane. This thing is so sick. And I've always wanted one, but anytime I saw one come up, or really I just wanted a loose one, but anytime I would see one come up, there was always something else on the radar that was more important. So being that the amount of mainlands that I was trading for it, and the offer, I couldn't pass it up. So here it is in all its glory. That green Spectra flame is amazing. As you can see, I'm fingerprinting it up, but this will get wiped down in a good ceramic coating before it goes in the case. Keep it nice and protected. So yeah, super, super dope. Let's take a closer look at it. You got your front end, little bit of a tampo for the, I guess these are just paint really, and then the headlights would pop up, but you do have a, what is it, Superbird or Roadrunner logo there. So that's super sick. You got your Goodyear tire lettering with the red stripe around it. You do have a staggered wheel, so you got a 10 millimeter front, 8 millimeter front, 10 millimeter rear. No real details on the side. You do have that nice blue glass, regular interior. You got your Roadrunner logo there on the spoiler. Your Plymouth verbiage here on the rear quarter panel. And take a look at the rear. Tail lights painted up. You got your Plymouth verbiage in the middle there. Beep ×2, so you get a beep beep. So that's super sick. Take a look at this side. A little bit of missing stripe on the tire there, but no big deal. And yeah, so all in all, man, this is super, super dope. Really, really happy to get this one open and get this in the case. Got transmission detail, your rear differential, but nothing too crazy underneath. So super, super sick, man. Really excited for this one. So take the zoom back out. There you have it. There's our 3 that we've opened today. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys wiped down, cleaned up, and then we're going to bring back the rest of the membership cars and take a look at those. I have a couple that have been swapped, so we'll take a look at those up close and kind of compare and just do a little show and tell. So be right back. All right, welcome back for part 2. So we've got all of the membership cars from the year that I started with the RLC, which would have been 2020, and then 2021, 22, 23, and 24. I have a carded version of each, and then I also have an open version of each. A couple of them I have 2 open versions. So over here you can see we have 2 different purple RLC membership cars. Both retain the exhaust and everything underneath. This one is obviously re-screwed and riveted. This one is riveted. This one is re-screwed and drilled. So we've got a wheel swap on one, and then we've got the regular non-swapped version up top. So yeah, I just was able to pick one of these up at a toy show that was super, super good price. This was before they skyrocketed. So I picked it up and then dropped it off with my buddy Dave. And Dave or Max Diecast, he killed it. Asked him for a very, very simple drop. I wanted to keep all the details underneath. I didn't want to shave all that down. So I say get it as low as you possibly can without having to shave everything off the base. And there it is. And as you guys all know, roller. So that's definitely one of my favorite cars in my collection. Shout out to Max Diecast for that one. He definitely killed it. Then you've got the Boss Mustang 302. This one's 1970. So this is a pretty cool casting, not gonna lie. And then this one is a really, really nice version of it. So yeah, they did a really good job. This paint actually glows underneath a black light. So if you were to put a black light on this, which I don't have, but if you were to put this car under a black light, it literally glows super bright. So if you've got this car and you've got a black light, shine it under that and take a look. It's pretty sick. Next up was 2022. Sorry, that was 2020, 2021. Next up was 2022, the blue Hako. This is the second time that they did this casting. The first one was the chrome version. This one's super, super nice. It's got basically pretty close to the same blue as the R34, so I think that's super dope. And then the other Hako is a chrome Hako, and then you have the chrome R34, so I think that's super cool, like when you put both of them together. But yeah, this one they did a really, really great job on. Definitely I don't know. I think the chrome one's probably my favorite, but this one's my second. But now that I have that Advan, I think I'm going to roll with that Advan as my second, and then this will be my third. Still really, really dope. On the 2023, it was the Mustang Cobra R. Classic, not only car, but color of this car. So super, super dope. Like, man, they really killed it with this casting. This is like on point. I can't argue. Like, there's nothing, I don't have anything bad to say about it. The wheel choice may be the only thing that I'm like questioning, but other than that, I think, this is super dope. So being that it was such a nice casting and I liked it so much, so I ordered up some wheels online from 164 Custom Fabs. These are super, super sick. He can paint the centers whatever color you want. This is a CCW, I believe is the style of wheel. So I asked for black face polished lip, and once again this one went to Max Diecast. Dropped the car and the wheels off. I said, work your magic, man, slam it. So here it is. The exhaust detail is there, but it's all shaved down, but because it's been shaved, it like stands out in contrast, so I think that's super sick. But yeah, he killed this one, slammed out. So we'll sit that guy down, and once again, always a roller. So yeah, this is definitely another one of my favorites in my collection. I have a few other swapped RLCs, but yeah, I don't personally do the work on my RLCs. I pass them off to Max, to Dave. I let him do his magic. He's experienced in them, and like I said, they're not easy cars to replace, so I'd rather trust somebody who, you know, has experience and has done many of them, so no big deal for me there. But there you have it, man. Those are all of the RLC membership cars that I've achieved, at least since I've been a member. And remember, I told you that this patch on the bug was the cleanest. I will show you the rest of them for anyone who might not have all the membership cars. And you probably will agree that that bug is definitely the coolest one that they've done yet. So, yeah, the others are just kind of basic. Some of them have like a tack in the background, and then others are just like a regular patch like this guy. You know, nothing really car related per se. So there you have it. So thank you guys for tuning in, man. Excited to get those open, and we're gonna clean them up, get them into their new homes, put all these guys back in, and I think it's gonna be the max on the RLC cases. It's gonna be time for a new case, so I'll be on the hunt for that, and you guys be on the hunt for the next video coming up. So thank you to all the returning viewers. Thank you to all the new viewers. Thank you to all the subscribers. Again, we just keep continuing to grow, and I'm happy that, you know, you guys are entertained, or at least like the content that's being put out. If you have suggestions, like I said, or requests or anything like that, by all means, drop a comment down below, and we'll do our best to get it going here on the channel. So thank you guys again for tuning in. We appreciate it. Hit that like. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share the channel if you get an opportunity, and we appreciate that. We'll see you guys on the next one. One love.